God says to you today, your prosperity has been authorized and officially granted. Listen to my voice in this moment to manifest this abundance into your physical accounts. Do not look away. It is no coincidence that you have found this message at this very second. You are destined to encounter these words right now because the Spirit of the Father is communicating directly with your inner soul, and you can feel the truth of it. There is a stirring deep within you. You have shed tears in secret. You have petitioned me in prayer. You have sacrificed and fasted. You have pushed forward even when every part of your being wanted to collapse. Now, the atmosphere of heaven has shifted. The decree of release has been issued. Your divine provision is no longer pending or delayed. It has been approved. Not only has it been authorized, but it has already been received in the spiritual realm. Now I am calling you to reach out in faith and grasp it so it can take physical form in your hands. This is the breakthrough you have been praying for. Please stay with me until the very end of this message, because what I am about to pour into your life will be the absolute proof that I have never once forgotten you. Comment Amen if you recognize this as your divine confirmation. This is not merely about worldly currency. This is about the infinite supply of the kingdom that satisfies your needs according to my boundless riches. I am telling you, it has already been sent. The transaction is finalized in the heavens. My angels have been dispatched with the delivery. The spiritual weight has shifted in your favor. You have endured a long season of drought, a relentless battle, a period of lack that tested your character and your trust to the limit. But I say to you, your loyalty did not go unnoticed. Your silent generosity was not ignored. Your sacrifices were etched into the records of the throne room. Now the harvest connected to your faithfulness has been approved. The wealth required to break the generational cycle, to settle your debts, to support those you love, and to step into your true calling is here. The final step is for your spirit to accept it and for your faith to activate it. I have never required the permission of man to bestow a blessing upon you. I have never waited for a worldly bank to say yes when I have already declared yes from my throne. When I approve a miracle, it does not require a signature from the world. You must understand that what has been granted isn't just a small deposit. This is supernatural supply, a kingdom-level outpouring. It is not just about survival. It is about entering an overflow so great that your entire life becomes a living testimony of what occurs when someone truly walks with the Creator. Like this video if you believe I am speaking directly to you right now. There is a specific reason this message feels so personal to you. It is because you are the one I have chosen to receive it. Not everyone would have the spirit to understand this. Some would simply scroll past. Some would ignore it. But you know better. You know the reality of the trials you've faced. You know how many nights you lay awake, calculating how the bills would be covered or how the needs would be met. You know the exhaustion your soul felt walking through that desert. And you know, deep in your heart, that only your Father could send a word this precise, right when you were at the edge of giving up. What has been approved for you is anchored to a promise I made over your life before you even understood what lack felt like, before your balance went into the negative, before the job was lost or the opportunities vanished. I had already spoken abundance over your future. And now, I am declaring that this is the season where that promise turns into a physical possession. This is the divine hour where the waiting period ends and the receiving begins. You no longer have to chase the blessing. The blessing is now pursuing you. I have placed your name on this miracle. The funds are no longer restricted. The breakthrough is no longer on hold. The celestial approval is finished. And now, the manifestation is starting. You will not continue to see the same red numbers. You will not remain in those tight, stressful places. You will not have to beg for what I have already signed off on. There is a divine wealth arriving not just to fix your problems, but to empower you to walk in the fullness of your destiny. This is not just money for today's bread. This is legacy wealth. This is vision funding wealth. This is debt clearing, chain breaking, life-altering provision. And it originates from the one who never violates his word. Heaven has poured out what the earth could no longer contain. Comment 111 if you believe divine favor is over your finances right now. There is something sacred about this new chapter. You may have felt overlooked by society, forgotten by the systems of man, or even betrayed by those you once trusted. But I say, I have never lost sight of you. I have kept you protected and hidden for this exact moment. I had to preserve your spirit. I had to prepare your heart. And now that the timing is perfect, I am unlocking the storehouses of heaven over your life. What others thought would destroy you has only made you ready to manage the blessing. You did not survive this long just to remain in poverty. You did not fight those battles just to live in scarcity. You did not endure the heartbreak and the pressure just to barely get by. The weight of the burden you carried is now being converted into the weight of my glory. The tears you shed are being multiplied into the seeds of your prosperity. The loss you suffered has become the fertile soil for your harvest. I say to you, this approval is not a fleeting moment. It is sealed. It is permanent. It is set in motion by my decree. And my word never returns without results. It will fulfill every promise I made. The resources and the help are already in motion. They are transitioning from the unseen into the seen, and nothing can obstruct it. No person, no system, no enemy. Because when I speak, all of creation must respond. When I approve, it is finished. There is a divine reason why your hands felt empty for so long. They were being stretched and prepared to receive more than you ever thought possible. The waiting has refined you. The lack has kept you humble. The storms have made you strong. Now, you are capable of handling the wealth I am placing in your care. You will not waste it. You will not worship it. You will manage it for my glory, and I will continue to multiply it in your hands. Stay with me until the very end, because what is coming will open your eyes to how much I have been doing behind the scenes for your sake. Even as you wait for the full manifestation, know that I am rewiring your mind for abundance. Click the link in the first comment if you are ready to erase the spirit of debt and step into the luxury I have prepared for you. I saw the way you smiled in public when your heart was breaking in private. I saw the bank notifications, the final warnings, the rejection letters, and the silent prayers you whispered through tears. And now I declare, the money is approved, and it is already yours in the spirit. What has been released cannot be taken back. This is not the hour to question how or when. This is the hour to receive. This is the time to stand before your Father and say, Lord, I trust your word. This isn't about what you have earned through your own strength. It is about what has already been paid for. It is not about your perfection. It is about my faithfulness to finish the work I started in you. You have felt the pressure because your portion is massive. You have carried the weight because the shift that is coming will change everything. The kingdom is releasing a wealth transfer to those who remained loyal when it would have been easier to walk away. Comment 22 if you believe this is being spoken over your life. A peace is entering your home that no amount of money could ever buy. But the provision that is coming will be the evidence of that peace. You will look at your accounts and know beyond a doubt that it was the hand of God. It won't make sense to the world. It won't be explained by human logic. It won't come from where you expected. But it will be undeniable. I will mark this miracle with my own fingerprints so that no system or job gets the credit. Only your Father. You are not just being compensated. You are being elevated. The years that were stolen are being returned with divine interest. The seeds you planted in the dark, the offerings you gave when it hurt, the times you gave your last bit of strength, none of it was lost. It was all counted. And now, the heavens are responding with more than enough. It has been dispatched. It is on the way. The only thing left is your total agreement. Open your spirit wide, because what is coming cannot fit into your old ways of thinking. You will have to stretch. You will have to dream bigger than ever before. You will have to walk into rooms that once intimidated you. You must speak as if you have already received it, because true faith does not wait for the sight. It knows the promise. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are chosen, marked, and called. You are entering a shift that will change the very atmosphere of your existence. The dry season is over. The delay has ended. The approval has been finalized. The divine deposit is confirmed in the records of heaven, and it is now locating your life. The enemy may have tried to drain your energy and keep you in a cycle of survival, but the intensity of the attack only confirms the size of the breakthrough. You are not fighting for nothing. You are contending for what is already yours. The miracle has your name on it. Comment 333 to declare your faith. The storehouses of God never run dry. The wealth is being redirected to those who will use it for a higher purpose. This is for your calling. I saw how you refused to stop giving when you had nothing. I saw you bless others while you were hurting. Now I am rewarding you openly. I am filling the accounts that ran dry. I am sending provision that will silence every critic. I am restoring your dignity and placing a crown of favor on your head. You won't have to explain it. The results will speak for themselves. You will no longer dread the end of the month or fear the word insufficient. That season is dead. This is divine fulfillment. I am not guessing when I bless you. I am fulfilling the plan I wrote for your life before time began. Your steps are ordered, your reward is ready, and everything is shifting in your favor. Your faith is the key to unlocking what is already yours. You have been faithful in the silence, and now you will witness what I can do in one single moment. You were not overlooked in the waiting. You were being prepared for a moment where the blessing would announce my glory through your life. The wait was holy. The silence was sacred. The delay was a divine strategy to position you for greatness. Comment 5555 if you are ready to receive. This is the abundance that flows after the surrender. Every moment you chose faith over fear was recorded. Now your obedience is unlocking the overflow. What you sowed in tears, you will reap in joy, financially, spiritually, and physically. Do not let your mind talk you out of this truth. This is your permanent shift. What you couldn't afford yesterday will be within reach tomorrow. The debts are dissolving. The lack is being replaced by a provision you didn't even ask for. I am that generous. I am that faithful. This financial breakthrough is just the begin